Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and your boy is in, I don't know if I want to say I'm in shock, but I'm certainly in awe of the next EZA that's coming. Now, to review so far, we got EZA Tech Gotenks was the first of this batch of units, right? The 70% God Leaders and then the 100% kind of demigod leaders. Tech Gotenks is very good. He got a massive buff, but there's just negatives built into the way the card is designed, right? Like that, you know, upon EZA, they did not really fix that to where, like, you know, Gotenks is, he's like an enigma, right? Like, you want him below 12 key, but his key links are so good on his good teams that he's going to be above 12 key pretty much every time, right? You know, you just have things that are going to happen like that that are quite annoying. But then so let's not talk about Tech Gotenks, but let's move on to the next two. Tech Golden Frieza, I would argue, is one of the best TURs in the game, because he is one of the probably top 5 best defensive units in the game. Then we have Physical Goku Black, who is insane. Now, he's a little bit restricted in that he's absolutely beyond belief good against a Goku family category enemy, but he's still very good just normally with 15% attack and defense. But, BUUHAN. So, they did some things here. They did some stuff. I mean, right away, you know, without even being able to translate Japanese, we can tell the majority of the basics here. Int key for 100% of stats is very good. You know, that will be very useful for Dokkan Battlefield. Especially in an environment like Dokkan Battlefield, I find that those 4 key leaders really are a lot more useful than the 3 key leaders. I find that the 100% and 4 key is more valuable than, you know, 3 key and like 120%, right? So, I will, for me, from this point forward, I'll be running BUUHAN and LR Bojack as the leaders for my Dokkan Battlefield Extreme Int team. Then the team will be starting out with 8 key, which is going to be very good for like LR Bojack and some of the other units on the team, right? And then, so here's my tweet about it. BUUHAN gets 17% attack and 10% defense per orb. Now, I would like to point out that BUUHAN is going to have very, very increased stats after his EZA. I mean, you've got a unit that's pretty much going to be rocking 17,000 attack. And he's going to be getting 17% attack per orb. So, needless to say, he's going to be hitting quite hard. But he also gets 10% defense, so he's going to be a nice tank because, again, if we look at his defensive stat, he's got 10,000 defense. That's a good number. So, you know, he's going to have really, really solid defense for a majority of the time there. And then he gets 10k HP per orb. That is wild. This man is going to be healing like crazy. Like, this, he's very impressive to me. Like, I want to see how he works in, like, an event, but, like, right now, I'm, like, kind of like, whoa, dude, like, they did not hold back with BUUHAN. And then this interesting effect. Now, I was talking about this with Goresh. Y'all please let me know, but I feel like I've seen a unit in Dokkan have this. I feel like there's like an SR Nappa or something has this, where they recover HP for defeating an enemy. But like, I can't remember. Like me and Goresh could not think of another unit in the game that had this ability to recover HP for defeating an enemy. Now, for the majority of it, that's not really going to be that big of a deal. But I guess, like, you know, if you're in a Dokkan Fest event, right? Every time you beat someone, you're going to get 15% HP. So I presume that would be the final of any phase. Like, that's a big deal, dude. Or, like, the Legendary Goku event. Like, you know, I struggled to beat the Artificial Lifeform team. I had so much difficulty. And now, BUUHAN, like, he's a complete game changer. he would have helped so much in my artificial life form run. Like, he's going to be hitting really hard. He's got good defense, healing a lot. If he beats the enemy, you recover a bunch of health, which will be good for, Legendary Goku event, Super Battle Road. That's good pretty much anywhere. Like, Super Battle, not Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield, that's not going to help. EZA, that's not going to help. But some of these other modes, that is going to be really good. He's got good links. BUUHAN does have pretty solid links. And the other thing that he does, too, is I believe he now greatly lowers attack and defense on the Vice Shout, just as normal 12-key super. So you guys know how BUUHAN operates, where he does the Vice Shout 70% of the time, and then 30% of the time he'll do the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. Now, previously, before his EZA, he lowered attack and defense, I believe, on his 12-key super, and then he greatly lowered attack and defense on the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here. Like, is he going to massively lower attack and defense on his Super Ghost Kamikaze attack? Because if that's the case, dude, BUUHAN, like, to say he would, like, dominate, like, Super Battle Road would be an understatement. Like, massively lowering attack, that is going to cut, like, I would presume that's going to cut the amount of damage an enemy can do in, like, a third, right? Or something like that. So, BUUHAN is looking real sexy. So, if you're on Global and you got this guy rainbowed, congrats, because he got one of the best units in the game. That's how that goes. This BUUHAN, he's a wild, wild boy. So, no doubt about it. Dokkan really, really, really did go just as far as we liked. Okay, so then I guess we could talk about what his EZA is weak to, right? So BUUHAN's EZA is weak to the Patara category. So I mean, I guess I don't really have to spend much time on this. Sometimes I would do like a video going over tactics for the EZA event, but like this is certainly not one I have to spend a lot of time on because everyone knows how good the Patara team is, right? So LR Super Vegito is so powerful that, even at like 55%, I'm pretty sure he's going to completely be able to tank BUUHAN. He's going to work like a charm in this event. If you've only got Kefla, Kefla is going to be fantastic as well. She's going to work very, very good here. Looking at the other physical options, Physical Goku Black, of course, will be very, very strong here. He's not going to get the 20% orb, but he is going to get 15%, which is enough for him to do real damage. Physical Super Vegito, unsurprisingly, is going to be, one of the MVPs of this event. He will completely disintegrate BUUHAN with those counters. Physical Vegito Blue is going to be fantastic here as well. I probably would recommend going LR Vegito Blue instead, just because LR Vegito Blue has such massive defense right away. He'll work out very well. But, in the future when Physical Vegito Blue gets his EZA, we're talking probably a year away at least, I would imagine. He's going to be wild. And then Gowasu and Zamasu. Now, of course, Gowasu and Zamasu, they are a brand new banner unit on JP, and I'm going to just assume that barely anyone has Gowasu and Zamasu, because I didn't like the way Dokkan did that, where they had the new Trunks and Zamasu on the Dual Dokkan Fest, and then they put Gowasu on the future category summons. I thought that was bullshit, honestly. So, it would have been wise for a majority of players to avoid that Gowasu and Zamasu future category banner. So you guys might not have him, but they're going to be very impressive in this event because they do a lot of things. Number one, they seal. That's not going to help us here. They give all allies 2-key and 70% defense. Very good here. They have a high chance to evade enemies' attack. Very good here. And then they auto super attack and get 100% attack when fighting an extreme class enemy. Guess what? BUUHAN is an extreme class enemy. So, Gowasu and Zamasu, they are one of the best cards, the very best cards that you could use in this EZA event. A lot of other units here are going to be very powerful. AGL Zamasu could help you out with his 40% damage reduction. I don't really recommend bringing any tech units here. They probably will get blown up, so I don't really recommend that. I feel like Zamasu could work with his damage reduction, but, you know, he's not going to be doing damage. Even though the category is kind of small, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people are probably going to have either Kefla or LR Super Vegito, so you're going to be good to go. But they are really the only leaders. I mean, I suppose you could probably finish this off with, like, a super physical team would probably be good enough. You know, if you had like physical Super Vegito or Vegito Blue, or if you are one of those players that has Gowasu and Zamasu, there's definitely some strength here, right? So I don't really consider this EZA to be like one of the super difficult ones, because Patara is just such a busted category. But you guys let me know what you think of BUUHAN's EZA. Again, it's hard to say exactly where BUUHAN is among the top TURs in the game. So we're talking Blue Gogeta, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Int Janemba, TUR Kale and Caulifla. And I would probably say that's the class for best TUR in the game. I don't quite think Transforming Goku is on that level, or Tech Trunks. I don't know. They are both very impressive, but I think they're kind of just below the aforementioned units. I mean, I've seen some, like, hate against Blue Gogeta recently, and it's like, people forget that he does guaranteed crit, and he has a 50% chance to dodge when he transforms or something. I mean, I know that's 5 turns into the fight, but it's guaranteed crit. 100% chance to crit. So, you know, we're gonna toss that out there. It's pretty damn good. So, I don't know. I want to see BUUHAN in action before I definitively place him in there, but he's definitely very, very high up. He is very good. So, thanks again, guys, for watching. Let me know what you think of our boy BUUHAN, and wow, did Dokkan make him busted.